As the 2014-2015 school year ramps up, I realized that I have been in school for roughly 20 years. I've been in higher education for 8 years, and I have been doing my graduate degree for longer than I was an undergrad. Hello world, my name is Lisa. This is Lisa Thinks a Lot. Brace yourselves, overanalysis is coming. When I graduated from Ohio University in 2010, America was in the throes of a recession. I was a journalism major, and it seemed like most people who I knew who were also journalism majors had jumped from unpaid internship to unpaid internship, and a previous unpaid internship had taught me that not getting paid really sucks. I had also realized while working on my undergraduate thesis that I really liked data visualization and interactive infographics, and maybe that's what I wanted to do with my life. And because of that, I realized, well, maybe since I don't actually know everything that I need to know, I should just, do more school, because school obviously teaches you what you need to know. I was not alone in that opinion and decision. There is a correlation, nay, a causation, between recession and general poor economic times and going to graduate school. The problem is that even as we live in a world where undergraduate education is becoming potentially less relevant and definitely more expensive, graduate school is pretty much doing the same thing. I know I went to graduate school because I knew that I didn't know everything that I needed to know to get the sort of job I wanted. The problem was that grad school didn't really teach me that. The thing about most grad schools, unless you're going for something very focused like an MBA, is that you kind of just study what you want. But that studying what you want means that you don't really need to study it within the confines of a graduate school. I mean, sure, school is great for sort of focusing the area in which you want to study, but if all you want to do is research this one particular topic, there's no reason that you have to do that from inside a grad school. For example, in my field, I was very interested, and still am very interested, in studying user experience and learning more about data visualization. Well, let's talk about how much less it would have taken than 4 years to just study user experience and learn something like D3 on my own time. Beyond its lack of having a corner on the learning market, graduate school can also be pretty expensive. I mean, I got lucky. I had a whole TA-ship that made it so I didn't have to take out any loans, but not everybody is necessarily that lucky. Beyond just increased student loan debt, there are other factors involved with the cost. You don't necessarily realize it when you're 22 and being like, oh god, the real world is scary, I'm just gonna go to grad school. But everybody who started their career at 22 is further ahead than you are when you're finally just graduating at 26. Of course, I started working as a professional partway through my graduate career, so I didn't completely lose the last 4 years of my life to graduate school. I think the most important thing I've learned throughout any of my higher education career is actually to learn how to learn and to be curious about things, and those are things that you really don't have to go to school for. Obviously, I think education is super important, but in terms of actual career valuability, I think it's the learning how to learn that is most important. What are you doing with your life? Did you go to grad school and was it actually pertinent to what you ended up doing with your life, or was it just kind of a fun thing that you did for a while? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, do your research, and don't forget to be awesome.